Hi there, Lightning fans, and welcome to the latest of our interviews ahead of the upcoming Planet Ice NIHL National Division season. I am joined today by Lightning defenseman and number four, back for his second season in his 2 year contract. It's Archie Salisbury. Archie, thanks so much for joining us, mate.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
So before we start cracking on talking about last season and the preview of the upcoming one, do need to ask, how are you and how has the summer been?
Yeah, my summer's been really nice, thank you. Like, it's been nice to catch a bit of sun, even though being ginger, you don't really get much sun. I just kind of burn. But it's always nice to get out there and chill out for a bit. It's nice to spend the time with the family because I don't really get to see my family much in season. So it's nice just to chill out, work on a few bits off the ice, and spend the time with my family.
Any nice trips you've been able to? Have you just been enjoying the sun that we've been blessed with here in the UK?
No, I went away to Spain for I think it was about 10 days, which was really nice to get away. And then the other time's just been sunbathing in the garden with the dogs, which has also been nice.
Amazing, and I know probably a lot of the Lightning fans they've got a lot of pets as well, and they've probably been spending quality time with them. So I imagine you'll probably be asked in the bar next season from a few of our fans about your dogs as well, as I know that a lot of fans are a lot of dog lovers out there. Before we start the next season, though, we've got to talk about last year and ended perfectly with that playoff win at the Coventry Sky Dome. How did you think it went, both personally and also from a team perspective?
From a team perspective, I think we got like almost unlucky to come that close to winning the league, like with Leeds, and then but sort of coming so close but so far away at the same time. Like at the end of the day, it was 1 point, but I feel like in different games, that 1 point could have gone to any of us. So I think we were massively unlucky to not get the league title. But towards the end of the season, like you couldn't have finished the season in a better way. From like heads to I don't know, like Callum Field, everyone was just outstanding in Coventry, and it was a real pleasure to be a part of that.
Had that 1 point motivate you guys almost at that Coventry weekend?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Like we sort of wanted to go in there and show everyone because everyone watches Cov. Like we wanted to show everyone what we're about and what we should have done throughout the season. So I think that 1 point definitely gave us almost like a boost to go in there and give our best performance. I would say of the season, to be honest.
And speaking from a personal viewpoint, you picked up your first goal for Lightning last season, and I did watch back the highlights. It was that down in Bristol, and it was an absolute bullet of a shot to put the Lightning 2-0 up at the down at the Pound. What went through your head when you saw the goal light up there, and you got your first goal in a Lightning jersey?
To be honest, I kind of like class myself as a defensive defenseman. So when I got in that situation, I think it was actually Carter who passed me the puck. I was just thinking, oh, like, what do I do, sort of thing. I was looking for the Callum Field back door, but couldn't quite get through. I don't. I like. I thought it was going to be a high percentage play, so I just decided to take the shot, and I think it took a bounce off one of their defenders' sticks and bounced in the top corner. But when I saw the goal like go on, I was so happy because obviously I don't get that many because I'm normally on the blue line trying to stop everyone coming down on heads. So it was nice to get on the score sheet finally.
That defensive defenseman role, it's almost a little bit of a unsung hero role on there, and I've watched back the highlights from the Coventry weekend quite a few times. I imagine a lot of Lightning fans have as well. But one thing I noticed is on that penalty kill in overtime against the Knights in that semi-final. I think it was two shot blocks you did off of Kieran Brown, and then on one knee you just cleared the puck, and obviously that clearance made a big difference because it stopped the shot through on heads. And then about a minute later, then Dylan scored that game winner. So for a defender, blocking a shot like that on a penalty kill in a playoff match in overtime, is that almost as good as getting a game winning goal?
For me personally, I would say yes, it is because it kind of like makes you feel good inside, like thinking, oh, if if that went through, it might have been a goal. So that always gives you like a little boost. But also, I think it's come from like on a team's perspective. When everyone blocks a shot on the bench, everybody just goes mad because it's like you never know what that shot could have turned into, and especially in a situation like that, as like I said earlier, defensive defenseman, I feel like it's my job to kind of throw myself in front of them just to help heads out and just help the rest of the team out because you never know, like something could take a dodgy bounce and bounce in the net. But yeah, it's just sort of something I've always been told to do, and I'm quite a big body, so I just kind of throw myself in front of it and hope it don't hurt too much.
You noticed that you mentioned their big body and the physical side of the game is something you definitely don't shy away from. Is that something that you relish when you go on the ice, some of those physical battles, and when the game gets that little bit testy, are you there to stand up for your teammates?
Yeah, obviously it's nice to have that aspect part of my game, but at the same time, like I wouldn't want to be going out every night and chucking my mitts about. I just want to be consistent with how I play, and I feel like consistency is the main thing with me. So it doesn't matter like who you're playing, as long as you're always consistent. That's the main thing for me.
Amazing. And last season, we saw you get a lot more ice time. You got a lot of shifts, especially on the penalty kill. And for a lot, you were partnered alongside Patrick Forsberg. What was it like being playing alongside some of that experience in some big leagues in Europe? And what knowledge did you get under the impart to you whilst you were playing?
Do you know what? I learned so much off Patrick. It was one of the best experience I've had so far in my career. Like even if it's from like a little detail from a hinge or I don't know, it's just the amount I learned playing with even like any of the D this year was just incredible. It was so nice that they all just came like almost gathered together and just to help me out. And in terms of ice time, like I couldn't have asked for a personal like more ice time throughout the season because like as a young Brit it's kind of hard to find a coach what will give you that ice time. And I feel like since I've been at MK, Tim and Joe, that I couldn't ask for two better coaches to help develop me, to believe in me. It's just been so lovely to have.
Definitely. And then also as well with adding Lewis Christie to that coaching mix this season as well, a Milton Keynes Lightning legend, and like you, a stay-at-home defenseman. Are you looking forward to? Obviously, you played with him for a bit in your first season at Lightning, but now with him coaching from the sidelines, you're looking forward to seeing what you can learn from him as well.
Yeah, I can't wait for Lou to be on the bench. Like, it's just hopefully going to take my game to the next level with Lou helping me out. So I'm really excited to get Lou on board, like with the sort of defensive side of the game, and just to like pick up those little details to help me sort of develop.
Now, before I jump too far ahead into next season, I know we mentioned Lou on the bench, but you also represented GB under 20s as well last season as well. How much of a learning experience was that playing in Zagreb with your national team?
Do you know what? Every time I pull that GB show on, I feel like it's a great honour. Doesn't matter whether it's like a challenge tournament or it's the World Championships. Every time the shirt goes on, you know you're there for business. But like that's the same with Milton Keynes. Every time the shirt goes on, like you know it's business time. But like it's a great honour to represent your country, and I feel so pleased that I've managed to do it since I was the age of 16.
Amazing and really good to hear that as well. It's the name on the front of the shirt, not the name on the back. So definitely
Yeah,
team
most
first
definitely.
honour. So we're going to look forward to the upcoming season now. So at the time of recording, we're a couple of weeks away from pre-season. We've got quite a few new names on the roster. Are there any of the newer guys that you've seen that have been signed up for this season that you're looking forward to playing alongside?
Do you know what? I can't wait to just get going. Like get going, get the season underway. It's going to be a very exciting year. Tim and Joe and Lou have put a great team together, and I just can't wait for the first pre-season game against Cov.
Great to hear. And one of the new names is a name familiar to you, a teammate of yours from Peterborough, Jarvis Hunt. Obviously, lives fairly local. He's a bit of an MK boy, but it might be the first time really that the MK fans will see him up close on the ice. So, what kind of a player can we expect to see in Jarvis?
I think Jarvis is a very underrated player. He's great at face-offs. He's probably one of the best in the league at face-offs. So hopefully that will continue for Milton Keynes, and that will just give us that little bit more possession on the puck, which will be definitely nice to have.
Great to hear. And are there any fixtures that you've sort of seen? A fixture came out a couple of weeks ago. I know a lot of the fans are already booking their hotels and planning their trips up to Dumfries, but are there any fixtures or opposing players that you look forward to going up against? And are there any games that you see on that fixture list you think, oh, that could be quite a tasty one?
Um, I would say just every game, to be honest. I try and take every game as it comes, like one game at a time, sort of thing. Obviously, it's two games across the weekend, but I'll get Saturday out of the way, then I'll worry about Sunday. But I wouldn't say there's anybody like I'm overly excited to play against. I would just say everyone because you got to treat everybody the same. Like I said earlier, you got to be consistent with every team. You've got to play consistent. You got to act consistently. Yeah.
Great to hear. And we've traditionally now on these ended with a little message to the MKL Barmy Army and the Lightning fans. Obviously, they were there in their numbers. They were wearing their pink up at the Coventry weekend. When you were on that team bus and you came off the ring road and you pulled into that Skydome and you just saw that army of pink greeting the team coach before you'd even set foot in the rink, what was it like just to see that as you approached the Coventry Skydome and saw that welcome?
It was absolutely awesome. Like it was like when I was getting off the bus, it was giving me goosebumps. It was that loud, and we were outside, so you can just imagine what the fans were like in the rink. They were the loudest all weekend. Like you couldn't have asked for more support, better fans. It was just an absolutely pleasure to play in front of them.
I know, is that message for the Lightning more of the same for the upcoming season?
Yeah, definitely. Like bring the noise. Hopefully, we'll see you all very soon, and we'll get the season going for you.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Archie. It's been great to hear from you and talk to you, and hope you enjoy the rest of the summer. And we'll see you at the rink very, very soon. And to all the Lightning fans, be sure to check out the Lightning website. The tickets for matches are now going onto the website, and there's still time as well for you to get your season tickets ahead of the new season. But for now, I'm Mike, aka Pimmy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon.